massive political churning in the state of Andhra Pradesh as former Chief Minister and TDP Chief N. Chandrababu Naidu has now been sent to 14-day judicial remand by the Anti-Corruption Bureau Court in Vijayawada in connection with the skill development scam case in which Mr. Naidu has been identified as the principal conspirator accused of cheating and misappropriating public funds to the tune of 371 crores. The entire argument at the ACB court went on for more than 10 hours, with noted lawyer from Delhi, Siddharth Luthra, appearing on behalf of Mr. Naidu. Mr. Naidu has been charged under several non bailable offences. The highlight of it is, of course, 420 cheating and Section 409, which is criminal breach of trust by a public servant. And that is because the timeline of this case dates back to when Mr. Naidu was the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. So let me give you a rundown of what the case is about briefly. Mr. Naidu has been accused of misappropriating public money to the tune of 371 crores by raising fake invoices through 70 transactions and transferring all of this money via shell companies to private entities. Let me give you more clarity on it. Remember, Mr. Naidu, when he was the chief minister, had reportedly and allegedly, in fact, signed MOUs with two companies, Siemens and Design Tech, in order to come up with technical skill development centers in colleges in across the state to train and give technical knowledge to the youth to make them more employable. As per the deal, 6 such training centers were to come up and 40 different colleges were brought on board. The state government of Andhra Pradesh's contribution would be 10%, while the rest of the money was to be borne by the private companies. Now, the accusation against Mr. Naidu is that without consulting the cabinet and in a unilateral fashion, Mr. Naidu overnight appointed two persons to lead the entire initiative and transferred 371 crores through 70 transactions. Fake invoices were raised allegedly, and the entire money was transferred via shell companies to private entities. Now, all of this, remember, is under the ambit of investigation, but the APCID, which is leading the case, says they have strong evidence against Mr. Naidu and his involvement in the entire scam, though Mr. Naidu right now is identified as accused number 37. So let's bring you up to speed with what is going to happen now. Even as Mr. Naidu's team mulls at the next legal course of action, the TDP has called for a statewide bandh. Several leaders in the TDP have come out and staged protests already, though they have been now taken under house arrest. Section 144 or prohibitory orders are in place in Rajahmundry, in and around Rajahmundry Central Prison, where Mr. Naidu will be taken. And not just that, even in Vijayawada, several mandals, Section 144 has been imposed to avoid any kind of law and order situation. The YSRCP, the ruling government in Andhra Pradesh, has welcomed the decision, calling it a moral victory. They said that this is the victory of common man, as Mr. Naidu is mired in several scams and is responsible for looting and cheating the people of Andhra Pradesh. Celebrations also took place at the residence of AP Tourism Minister Roja, where she distributed sweets, bursted crackers, and also raised slogans in the name of Jagan Mohan Reddy. So, who has come out in support of Naidu? It's BJP AP Chief D. Purandeshwari, who is also a relative of Naidu, who condemned the entire illegal arrest and said that Jagan is acting out of frustration. Janasena Chief Pawan Kalyan has also come out in support of Naidu. In fact, on the day when Mr. Naidu was arrested, that is on Saturday, Pawan Kalyan, when he wanted to go to Vijayawada to extend his support, was blocked by the police. His flights were cancelled. He was not allowed to fly. And when he started taking the road, that is when the police barricaded him near Andhra Telangana border. And a different kind of chaos played out with Mr. Naidu, with Mr. Pawan Kalyan, in fact, staging protest on the road, where visuals of him even lying on the road went viral everywhere. Mr. Pawan Kalyan has condemned Mr. Naidu's being sent to jail, calling this a travesty of justice, and he also said that he will do whatever he can to ensure that Mr. Naidu gets all the support that is required. Interesting set of political dynamics playing out in Andhra Pradesh, but In the coming days, it remains to be seen whether the legal recourse that Mr. Naidu's team will take is going to help him come out of jail. Naidu says that the entire case is being fabricated as Mr. Jagan is acting out of frustration because the recent poll surveys predicting his loss in several areas have not gone down well with the state government.